It's Friday night. You're driving downtown with your fiance so that you guys can go have a romantic dinner together. It's been a long work week and you're exhausted, but you're so excited. So you're in a very intense conversation about your wedding, your future, your life, and how in just a few months things are going to change. When all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eye, you see a car coming straight at you. Bam! When you wake up, all you see is blood all over. You have no idea what just happened. When you hear the nurses and the doctors saying, if we don't get this lady a blood transfusion, she's going to die. Well, luckily for you, your fiance was compatible. He had the same blood that you needed. He saved your life. You could be one of those too. You could save somebody's life, whether it be a friend, a relative, or someone who you have never met. So I was 21 when I first decided to give blood. And did you know that in the United States, every 2 seconds, someone needs a blood transfusion? Hi, I'm Angela, and I'm here to inform you today about the pros, cons, benefits, and all the information you need to be able to give blood. Did you know that blood will be delivered to the Red Cross laboratory where it's processed into several different components? Also, a little bit of information to give you. According to the American Red Cross, if you donate when you turn 17, which is the legal age that you can be able to donate blood, every 56 days until you're 76, that is 48 gallons. That's close to 1,000 lives that you could save with giving blood. And when you give blood, that saves 3 lives. That's amazing. So let's talk about how to get started to give blood. First, of course, you need to decide if that's good for you, if you want to do it. Next, you'll have to find a place to give blood. And third, you'll have to go through a registration process. The whole registration process takes about an hour, and giving blood is about 8 to 10 minutes. When you go in to do the registration, they'll need 2 forms of ID, your name, address, phone number, and some information about your background. You'll fill out a health questionnaire, and you'll do a small physical, just to make sure that you're compatible and healthy enough. There's 4 types of blood. There's group A, B, AB, and O. So when you do your physical and your registration, they'll figure out what your type of blood is. After you went through the registration and you become qualified, then you're able to start blood or to do a blood transfusion. In order to do a blood transfusion, they hook you up to an IV, they'll stick it in your arm, and then they hang a bag, and all the blood that they need will go into that little bag. So that lasts about 8 to 10 minutes, and when you're done, they'll make sure that they keep you for a little bit, just to make sure that you're not dizzy or lightheaded, which sometimes happens. They'll feed you a little snack, and you just relax and wait. So what's the benefits of giving blood? Well, of course the benefits is that it can save a life. The second benefit is that your blood is renewable. So every 56 days, you're able to donate blood again, and your body is regenerating blood. A con is, of course, that they hook you up to a needle, and that might hurt. So my last point, so now it's time to wrap up. What have I taught you today? I've went over the pros and cons of blood donation, all the information that you need to get started, and what the benefits are. A blood donation truly is a gift of life, to which it can help to which a healthy individual can give others to their community who are sick or injured. I've talked about the pros and cons and how it's very easy to do. A son, a daughter, a grandma, a grandpa, a brother or sister may need a blood transfusion. And with your blood that you can give to them, you could save a life, either to somebody that you know or to a complete stranger who's in desperate need. So remember, If you decide that you want to give blood, remember that with just 1 pint of blood, you're saving 3 lives. That's 1,000 lives if you give blood every 56 days until you're at the age of 76.